What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Keystone TV, and I'm back with another video. Y'all see what's in my hand? What this is? This is a curved brush. So for today's video, I got something very special planned for y'all. As you can tell by the title and the thumbnail, we're going over the curved brush. Now, the curved brush is a very important brush. This curved brush I have here is from Two Wavy Organics. As you can see right here, you got the logo embedded into the wood on the front and the back. Don't ask me about the logo, I don't know what that means. Now, this is what I want everybody to understand. As you can see right here, we have a two-tone, well, not a two-tone, we have a medium soft brush, and the top is soft, then we have bottom soft, and we have medium in the middle. Now, I've had this brush for some time, and I've used it a while. I use it in my sessions occasionally, and it's a pretty nice brush. Now, for the video's sake, we're not going to go over the brush. It's not a brush review or anything. Though, I do want y'all to understand this about curved brushes. Curved brushes are not straight brushes, and you use straight brushes differently than curved brushes. I know they may seem like it's obvious. Now, I just finished my session with my medium brush that I was just doing. And right now, we're going to go in with this curved brush. And as we're going in with the curved brush, I'm going to show y'all how to use the curved brush and, some benefits of the curved brush. I'm going to show you how to use this thing. Let's get it. Now, in order to use this curved brush properly, you really want to utilize this curved brush. This curved brush is one of the first brushes. Actually, I think the first brush that I used was a straight brush. And the second brush I used was a curved brush. My second brush was a curved brush, a curved medium brush from 360 Wave Process. 360 Wave Process Rashad. And I'm going to show y'all how to properly use this curved brush so that y'all can utilize your angles and do all of these things. Now, the reason why this curved brush makes a difference with the straight brush is the straight brush, you're just going to brush on every part of your head straight. Now, what this curved brush actually does and what it's actually great for doing is brushing this angle right here. Brushing this angle right here and brushing this angle right here. These angles right here, the curved brush really enhances are these angles right here, because and just notice how the curved brush just cups the angle almost perfectly. I'm also going to demonstrate to you how to do this on the left side. There's only a slight difference. Now, both of the sides of your head aren't the same, though there's some similarities. Now I'm going to show you all the technique. Treat this curved brush, as you can see there's a slight curve. Some curved brushes are more curved than other curved brushes. The curved brush almost lays perfectly onto my head. Actually, this is the angle. The curved brush almost lays perfectly onto my head, and as you can see, I'm brushing both the soft and the medium on that angle right there. One technique that I learned from when I was in the wave team, shout out to Ja, he actually questioned me one time, and he was like, why don't you vertical brush with the curved brush? And I never understood why until I got one of these. Here, vertically brushing with a brush like this. If you have a brush that's two different texture bristles, like soft and medium, I would vertical brush. The technique involves you having a firm grip on your brush, keep a straight wrist, and make sure that you're being as precise as you can when you brush, right? So we're working the arm more than we're working the wrist. And then right here, at this angle right here, as I showed y'all before, we're just going to brush nice and slow and basically just glide and press while you're gliding. So while you're gliding your hair, just press into your hair and just glide. We can also do the vertical brush technique here. Now let's focus on the crown with the curve brush. Now in terms of your crown, this is what you want to do with the curve brush. You want to take the tip of your brush. I like to envision, as you can see with this being parted, use this tip right here. Use the tip of the brush right here. And you're going to use this to be able to brush your crown. Now we see here, we're going to brush our angle straight. Then we're going to brush our angle right. Can y'all see that? And then we're going to brush our angle down. You use the side of the curve brush. You want for when you're brushing down. And then when we brush the left side of our crown, we're going to go back to using the tip of the brush. And as you can see, notice what I just did. I went left, and I'm going to keep brushing my angles, and I'm just going to go, we're going to go straight, and I'm still using the tip of the brush, right? And I'm using the tip and a little bit of the side of the brush. I'm just going to keep repeating those steps until I see that my crown is where I want my crown to be. If you don't know about your crown, or you haven't seen your crown, or things of that nature, you can go anywhere up here. Another technique I would like to show y'all is how to brush the back of your head. A lot of people notice, if you look at my crown, my head is in a beehive form, though one of my angles is slightly hybrid. I want to show y'all how I completed that. What I really did was, when I brushed the back of my head, I had this, and you may have this going on with your hair too, I had this slightly diagonal like fork in my hair. So what I would do was, I would turn my brush and then brush straight down. I started brushing my crown like this. I started brushing the back of my hair like this from my crown, and that created one fork because I always used to go like this. And this also goes to show, however you brush your hair, however you envision your hair, and whatever you think about while you're brushing your hair is how your hair is going to end up. So here is where I will go like this. I eventually started to switch hands, and that is what created this effect. Because when I would brush my hair, I will always start in the crown area. So if you start in the crown area while you're brushing your hair, just pay attention to what I just did. I followed all the way through. We're brushing the back, we're brushing the back, we're brushing the back. Now I'm going to turn my brush. I'm going to go this way, and then now we're at this angle. And as you can tell, we can still brush this angle. And as you can tell, using the crown brush is really not hard. You just have to really pay attention to the angles that you're brushing with. Shout out to Two Wavy Organics. Let me demonstrate to you the next angle right here. This is one of the angles that a lot of people have problems with, and this angle right here, that's behind the ear. What you really want to do with this brush is you want to make sure that the curve brush aligns with that angle. You want to just lay that curve brush there, and you just want to look and just analyze your pattern and say, ask yourself, right? Analyze the pattern, ask yourself, does this curve brush right now align with the angles or the pattern that I'm looking for, right? As you can see my waves here, right? So this is where you would brush this way, right? Maintain the same brush stroke that you've been maintaining. Do not stress this angle right here too much, right? Your hair is going to connect regardless. If you brush your hair this way, your hair will connect. If you brush your hair like this, your hair is still going to connect. So don't press the issue when it comes to this angle. What you want to do is just simply just brush like this, maintain the same brush stroke, right? And as you're maintaining that brush stroke, this is what you do. All you do is just move a little bit forward, right? Move a little bit forward, right? We're brushing this angle, and just move forward. Alright, y'all, this was Kiesel TV. I appreciate y'all watching this video. This was how to use a crown. This is Keith TV. I appreciate you watching this video. Make sure you like, make sure you comment, make sure you subscribe. This was how to use a curved brush. If you enjoy watching this video, again, make sure you like, make sure you comment, make sure you subscribe. I'm gonna catch y'all later. Peace.